Guys, I am making up an album tour. I was sick this last week and I did not get to do my stream on April 7th, which means today I am making that up. We just finished listening to the Doors self-titled album, and a little spoiler on that one for you, they made the deep dive list after that. Now I am hopping into my second album of OCs. Now, in this case, this is OCs, not the OCs, like the last album I listened to. This one is a Weird Exits. Now, if you didn't know, this month we are featuring psychedelic music. For Psych, it's April. I thought it was funny, because April Fools and Psych. Go with me, okay? Just this is what we're featuring this month. Now, you got to let me know. Are you familiar with the OCs or any of the ways they spell the names? Which way were you introduced to them as? I have a little bit of context up in the context crew for this particular album. Here we go. Look at that man, John Dwyer, and his EGCSG. That looks like a clear guitar. Is it Epoxy? A Weird Exits is the 17th studio album by the ever-prolific and ever-evolving San Francisco garage psych rock outfit OCs, aka the OCs, OSC, etc. Released in 2016 alongside another album, An Odd Entrance, later that same year. OCs started as a solo project for John Dwyer before evolving through several different lineups, name changes, and sounds. The album A Weird Exits features many things the band would come to be known for, including vocal woos. We know we like those. Can I get some woos in the chat? Fuzzy guitar and delay effects, keys, synths, and two drummers. As I'm sure you can imagine, they're a big influence on Giz. Yeah. No, I gathered. The album was recorded mostly live within the span of 3 to 4 days. The album's artwork was done by Robert Beatty, who has done several pieces for OC's John Dwyer, as well as other artists like Tame Impala and Mdou Moctar. Not so fun fact. Drummer Ryan Moutinho was sick during the recording process with a high fever and was vomiting. That's so rock and roll. Guys, can we get some W's in the chat for Wes, our beloved Context Crew member? Guys, this is a music discovery stream, so you got to let me know. Have you heard this album? Are you familiar, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? Definitely let me know. This is going to be my second foray into the catalog that, John is behind, so let's see what's going on here. I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by, which is actually the theme of this month's poster, by the way. W's for our poster maker. Guys, without further ado, hopping back into the OCs in this context, released August 12 of 2016, A Weird Exits. Dead Man's Gun. Here we go. Yep, immediately, yes. think my favorite band sounds like this band. This is cool. I love these tones. Do they have the drummers hard panned? Do you have two different drummers in either ear? Do you have a different drummer in either ear? Hey, Tara, if you're here, if you did not know, Tara is a long-time Rooski, has literally been here since like my very, very early, some of my very earliest reactions. We've met at 2 different Giz shows now. Tara, is this where you got your name? Tara, is this where you got your name? Or was that coincidental? Because I know you have been, like, really repping OC since you have been here. And I'm just wondering if I'm connecting a dot that is there to be connected. This really reminds me a lot of, like, the Nonagon Infinity, Murder of the Universe, not Murder of the Universe, Nonagon Infinity, like Polygon Duana Land, coincidence, but a cool one. Okay, got it. Love it. Thank you for your honesty. Just so you guys can understand a bit about it. These are tones that I have been searching for a long time myself. Those tones. It was definitely like a bridge pickup with a P90. It's yeah. I'm playing through like right now. I've kind of got it set up to be more of a like a JTM 45 kind of thing. I've got a Fender amp on one side, but it's like a stereo setup with like a JTM 45 and a like a twin reverb. Yeah. My wife is watching Love on the Spectrum, and one of them just broke up, so it's tough news in there. Anyways, yeah, that was a very, very, very good first impression. It's already kind of featuring guitar tones I've been searching for. And yeah, it's kind of cool. This next track is CCCFAD tuning, really. Both bottom strings tuned to a low C, the rest D stand. Oh my gosh. Does he use like tape delays? His voice is... It's so much noise in a good way. Sound. Yo, Windstar, thank you for the sub, man. Tier 2, you bamf. Thank you so much. You know, I was sitting here thinking about this. I double-checked. It's incredible to me how accurate their live sound is. Like, when I did that, The Dream from the Levitation session, it's incredible to me how accurately their album sound captures their live sound. Not a lot of bands you can say that about. Truly, not a lot of bands. They do it, and they do it well. I'd say Giz also does it well, but I think it's maybe part of the recording process, you know? Like, I can tell that this was recorded pretty well live together, you know? There's definitely a little bit of a sound of being in a garage almost. Not necessarily like this is recorded in a garage, but you understand what I'm saying. There's like feels like being in the middle of a kind of a small room that's really loud. So there's something really special about that. But again, when I saw them in the levitation session, um, this is a different kind of reach for sound, but it's similar textures to where you can kind of tell like their live sound is not removed from their album sound. Definitely ripping modern psychedelic in the best way possible. Absolutely loving this. This is coming in hot and heavy, but it's so 100% like capturing a sound that I think my favorite band maybe didn't try to emulate, but definitely took massive influence from. And like those albums hit me so hard between the eyes, and to hear this and kind of hear that same energy, that same push, to know that it's kind of in the same realm of sounds I've been trying to make myself, that like, kind of feels like it has that chunk of psychedelic indie jam to it. Like they really capture energy in a bottle here. This is Jammed Entrance. So I'm guessing this is jam, huh? How are they doing these? Ew. Y'all ready for this? Never listened to Damaged Buck, no. Honestly, the whole thing is kind of locked in. This is nuts good. What are this? Is that just like a really, really mega compressed fuzz? It's a synth? The drum building moments in here. The two drummer thing is so nice. looks like a more jammed out effed jam. Evolving tones of the synth is super cool. But then you also have you've got these like kind of repetitive, almost like, I don't know if I'd go as far as to call it like krautrock, but it definitely feels like it takes some inspiration from krautrock. Like I don't know if it were quite to a Motorik beat, but it doesn't feel like we're far off from one. Oh. It feels like krautrock inspiration gets thrown into like modern garage rock psychedelia sound textures, and it meets a little bit of the brown sound that you might get out of somebody like a band like Ween. It's a lot of cool combinations of textures that I really enjoy. Those drum transition moments into... Who needs a board fade? All right, going into Plastic Plant. Ooh. Ooh, that transition into this. It's chugging behind there too. We didn't get Devo, guys. But it's okay. We'll get something else. I love when they do those moments where like the melody gets backed up by a lead guitar. Like that. Love these moments. Is he running stereo amplifiers? Those parts. They're absolutely stereo. Guys, rip, dude. Today might be the first day where I listen to two albums where both artists ended up on Deep Dive. I know that this is nuts, right? Like, because I don't do it. It's actually really tough for an artist to make a deep dive list. It's true. But I really think that I've just heard music that was too good today. I really do. Like, I'm hearing this and I'm like, this is 100% what I'm about. Like, this is 100% me right now in actual size. If I did all of Giz's albums, I can certainly do all of this. And if everything I've heard from OCs has been a 100% mega banger, super sand, S tier hit, I don't know why I wouldn't just keep going through it. I like it. It's right there in the mix of the stuff I listen to for daily driver in my life music currently. Maybe we start from the beginning and move forward, make a little project out of her. It's going to take a while, right? But that's part of the journey. Took me, years to do Giz. But there's something fun about having a years-long quest, I think I'm here for it. The bass running here. Their massive energy followed up by kind of low vibe dynamics, this constantly pumping drum sound. The double drummer thing is so choice. Yo, Windstar, hi, all. I've been watching on YouTube for a few months, and this is such a lovely group of people that I've decided to involve myself a tad more. It's much better than any of the other music reactors I've watched. Also, this album has been pretty sweet so far. Windstar. Dude, dropping in as a first-time chatter, saying some awesome complimentary stuff like that. You actual friggin' peach. Dude, thank you so much for the love and the compliment. More specifically, clearly you have good taste because this album has ripped. So I think you're among friends. Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. Thank you for hanging out. That was a real nice thing to say, man. Thank you. Okay, Gelatinous Cube. Here we go. I am Iron Man. That really was. I don't know why I said I was Iron Man like I was Bane from the Dark Knight Returns, but here we are. I was born in it. Is an iconic D&D monster if you didn't know. Got it. I didn't know, so thank you for that context. Is there lyrics to this or not? I think maybe Ambrose Kenny Smith also heard this song, Gelatinous Cube, OC's lyrics. I think Ambrose Kenny Smith may have also taken some inspiration from our guy here, huh? I didn't realize Dwyer's voice was as just like multifaceted as I'm noticing it to be. If you look at his photo in the context, you see... like D20s? He gets his like middle string leads to really punch through, you know, like he does a lot of his leads like on his like D and G string, sometimes his A string, but it like way high up on the neck, and you see he's got these like real punches. So, you know, Nick Zinner from Yeah Yeah Yeahs, I think kind of similarly does that with his guitar tone, where he gets those like, you know, the lower strings, like the wound strings on his electric guitar to punch through leads. It's hard, I think, to get that to punch through. I feel like he's got to have some kind of combination of like a really screechy, screamy fuzz and a compressor to get those wound strings to punch through the way he does. But it's so nice, you know. You don't often hear guys, like, maybe it's, you know, kind of a modern garagey thing. I have a hard time getting my sound to punch through like that. Maybe I haven't like experimented enough with tone to try to punch through like that, but man. And then just going back into this. This song is maybe my favorite from the album right now. Yeah, I think it is. I don't want to say that Giz ripped off these guys, because I don't know that they did. I think that they were just kind of contemporaries at a certain point. I think when you hear something that you fall in love with, and then you make something inspired by it, or at least in some ways, and then you become big enough to be considered contemporaries with them, what do you call that? Music, right? I think it's really, 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 really one of the coolest. This is a really great dot to connect for me. Again, because I have had so much time spent listening to the Giz albums that sound a lot like this. And yeah, they're different at their details, and they integrate different things, and one leans heavier into maybe a concept, and it in certain ways. I think they were I haven't listened to enough of OCs to really see it, but to really see how much overlap there actually is. But I cannot deny here that this is a pure energy push, like garage rock version of some of my favorite albums of all time. And I'm loving it. And it seems like it happened at the same time or slightly before. They've published each other's albums. They're friendly. Love to hear that. There just hasn't been a bad one on this out. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm super committed to just deciding I'm doing this catalog. We got 3 songs to go, and it's actually one of those moments where I'm kind of like sad it's coming to an end, but happy I get to add this to the catalog of listening. Unwrap the Fiend Part 2. Beautiful. Should have just asked. You can hear the reverb decay, like right after that. There's something you've heard me say. I love when junk sound gets left in there, especially when it feels like it has a use case. Like that spring reverb sound. There's just something about it that I love. love the jam vibe here. This is an album I could easily just listen to over and over and over again and jam with, without question. This isn't Giz, this is its own thing. This is their own texture, and I love it. I could I might just end up like playing to this album later today, like genuinely. I've got to run an ad before we come into the last two songs because I'm definitely going to get yeeted into it. So you guys go stretch, do what you got to do, make your peas, make your poops, smoke them if you got them, put on some sunscreen, get a snack. Be right back. All right, guys, we got two songs to go. Let's close her down, shall we? Here we go, and Crawl Out from the Fallout. Here we go. Wanted to get that pulled up. Definitely took a different turn. I like the multi-drum moment here. Two drummers, two ears. One drummer, either ear, rather. Ooh. Ooh. What are those string sounds? Are those actual strings? they have a synth, actual strings in the recording though. That's a cello. It sounds so tasty. This is amazing. I so badly want to play along. Just this nice, easy jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is amazing. A little bit of a Steve Miller Band vibe meets garage modern psychedelia. I had no idea that this kind of sound was in their wheelhouse. I thought they were just all pounding energy. This is, I think, also my favorite one. You almost had me there. I was like, I'm not... Ooh, I loved the hard stop there. Anyways, that music makes me want to participate sometimes, guys, you know? Going into the last song. I enjoyed that at-bat. There's something about it, you know? It's just it's a style I've been chasing lately, so it felt natural to play along with. But this album has just kind of made me want to just take at-bats. I've held myself, you know, until that moment, but I think that might have been my favorite song on the album without even questioning it. And here we are, The Access. Does it stick the landing, guys? Here we go. Ooh. This is not hurting. these like thirds guitar mini parts? This seems like a big... This seems like John Dwyer's take on if David Bowie became apathetic with Pink Floyd as the background band in a garage. And I'm loving every bit of it.
Just like you were really there.
Can't you tell how much I don't consider the Byrds? This is another one of those way different voices from him, too. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just love everything about this. This is absolutely like just raw feelings kind of breakup song, or maybe just like, hey, just leave me alone. I like, it kind of feels like maybe this is just like raw feelings put into a song. It kind of has like a little bit of a pleading to it. It kind of reminds me of like old soul, or there's a very specific one that sound that I'm trying to peg to it, but I can't decide. Yeah. No, we're deep diving these guys. Both The Doors and OC's made deep dive. This is the first day that's ever happened where both artists featured made deep dive. It's like almost a doo-wop song. Definitely Pink Floyd-y guitar vibes. Everybody keeps telling me Paul Simon's going to end up on the deep dive list, so maybe I need to start exploring that further, because I've listened to Graceland a lot. I'm bringing it back just to let the solo run its course again, because I was about to tell you it sounded to me like Tears of Rage a little bit by the band. That's what I was trying to think of. It has a little bit of a Tears of Rage kind of pleading to it. It just feels so apropos. Ah. Oh. Oh man. I Both of these artists are going deep dive. The Doors and OCs. Oh man, I cannot believe how good that album was. I loved that. The end of that album was just a stuck landing if there ever was one. That offensively, abrasively loud guitar sound, just breaking it in and out, peaking, just really going against the grain, while that, just delicate cry of the song is behind it. It was madness, and just the kind of weirdly softest and yet most abrasive and in your face way. I loved how they contrasted both of those textures. Holy frig, was this a good one? Oh my gosh, was this a good one? First timers, first timers. Let me know. What was your thought on this? Or who just found a band that they really liked? Because it seemed like a lot of people were coming in, for the first time. So for anybody that discovered this band, give me your thoughts. Because man, that was a really good first impression. I am so excited to jump into this one, guys. I it, Hang out. I can never promise deep dives come fast. I can only promise that they will come in their entirety when they come. So yeah, if you want to see more OCs, stick around on the channel because it will happen. I did all of Giz's albums. I intend to do all of John's. So guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.